Hi everyone, Nick Kretikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor, and tonight behind the camera is Alex. So as you guys come in, be sure to say hi and thank her for recording. And tonight, me and Alex were really struggling to figure out what we wanted to make. So ultimately, we came up with a full floral grapevine, which I think is still going to be very pretty. So we're going to deal with a 14-inch grapevine, and as I've always said, you can turn a 14-inch grapevine into an absolutely massive wreath. So don't be, afraid of working with a smaller frame, because if you extend your stems, a good distance out, this can easily be a 24-inch wreath. So the first thing I'm going to do, and if you haven't heard about this yet, definitely do so. We still have tons of mystery boxes to give away because we have tons of supplies that I do not want to move. So if you text us at 978-396-9150, you will receive a confirmation message, and anytime we go live or anytime I have exciting news that I want to share with you all, you will be the first to kind of get alerted. So I know Facebook notifications and whatnot aren't the best. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. So if you do want them, be sure to text us. And let's see if Alex does not remember that number. She will remember that number, but it's 978-396-9150. And the funny thing is that this is not my personal number, you guys, but we do see your texts and we do respond to as many texts as possible. But the other day, I forget what I was signing up for or something, but I was in a store and they asked for my number, and I was gonna give them this number. So I guess I'm glad I didn't, because they would be like, what the heck is this? So again, 978-396-9150. So we have the grapevines in stock. Next week, we will have 18-inch in stock. We haven't listed them yet because all of those boxes are behind even more boxes, and we have several cases of them up front, but not enough to have listed for you all. So here we have these Black-Eyed Susans, and they're one of my favorite flowers that we have here. They're just incredibly realistic. They are a little bit pricey. I don't remember exactly how much they were, somewhere in the $7-8 range, but the petal count on these, you guys, can you see how many petals that thing has? It's really full. So the item number is FS3343, and we're going to work in some of these. Let me know if you received the text for those of you that signed up. And for those of you new here and you haven't heard about the mystery boxes, we are actually moving to a commercial building. And, I'm starting to get rid of some of my collection, my haul over the years. So if you, want some of that stuff, all you have to do is just text our number. We sent a few mystery boxes out the other day to some lucky winners, and we're going to draw a couple more tonight.
Roxy sent you 50 stars.
Thank you, Roxy.
Sue says, hi, Nick and Alex. Hi, Sue. Hi, Virginia.
Sue.
Hi, Judy.
How's everyone doing tonight?
We have Angela, who sent you 50 stars, and we also have Karen, who sent you 200.
Wow, thank you, guys. So we're just breaking down, I think I put 4 on my table just for budgeting reasons. So we got to make sure that we distribute these evenly across the entire wreath. So I'm just breaking these ones in half. We started off with the entire piece, and that way it's not so congested. We are breaking the remaining pieces down.
Lots of people got their text tonight.
Awesome. Who enjoys that? Hands up if you enjoy receiving the text. We sent out 2 texts today, which is, I think, the first time we've ever done that, right? And, that's pretty much the max. So we did post another tutorial earlier in case you guys got the text for that. We created a pumpkin. It was actually a Facebook Live replay from last year. But I like to cater to as many people as possible. I know not everybody loves live videos. Not everybody loves sitting there the entire time, even though I believe our videos are pretty fast. But if you don't like watching lives, we're going to start reposting some tutorials that are fast forward, straight to the point. That way you get the gist of things without having to watch the entire video. But we have tons of people that love watching live videos, so we're not going to stop those.
Sherry sent you 200 stars.
Thank you, Sherry.
Janine here from England.
From England. Welcome, Janine.
We have Carol, who sent you 50 stars.
Me and Alex were actually in England, 6-7 years ago, and the only time we were there is we landed at the airport at Heathrow Airport, which was a massive airport. But I always like to say I've been to England because technically we have, right? We've touched
for a few minutes.
We've touched the airport floor. That's got to count for something.
Bob says Alex is on the ball for texting. Thank you. I try to do it as quick as I can.
Yes, Alex does a good job. Alex is definitely going to be a vital part of the business, as if she already hasn't been, but even more so now. All right, let's work in the rest of these. I know I had some more, or at least I thought I had some more down here. but we'll see what we can do with these.
Mary says, love the live videos.
Thank you, Mary. So even though we're going to choose our winners via text, let me know with a text down below. Are you guys interested in the free mystery boxes? We should have some more available for purchase. I know we've been getting some texts about that. You know, we just haven't posted more yet because, you know, we've just been working on so many other things that we haven't had the chance to go through all of the supplies down here. But we should have some more, wouldn't you say, Alex? We should have definitely a couple at least.
Yeah.
All right, so here's our final piece. So we might have to just remove one flower from another location.
Rebecca sent you some stars.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Hi, Andrea. Marianne says, got the text, but can't use the link to get to you.
You can't use the link? Is that giving anybody else issues? Let me know. I don't know if that was a thing. You know, I'm still new to this whole world, you guys. We're taking it day by day, but we'll get the gist of things later on. All right, stay where you are. There you go.
Wade says, I love black-eyed Susans. I'm from Maryland, and that is our state flower.
Awesome. Yeah, me too. Me and Yaya used to have a very old variety, not very fitting for the front of the house. I don't know if Alex remembers. And they look a little bit different than these. These look more like, I don't know, kind of like a mum to me, as opposed to black-eyed Susans. Even though they're labeled as black-eyed Susans, you guys know flower companies, even though these are really high quality and really realistic, they don't always get the names right. We'll cut one more bloom off. Just trying to distribute these as much as possible. Andrea's interested. So you do not need to retext. So if you've already texted the number once, that's it. That's all you need to do to be entered to win. We're just choosing random numbers to send the mystery boxes. But even if you don't win one, you guys, don't forget that you'll receive alerts. So we have tons of Christmas content coming up. And if that's something that interests you and you want to receive text for it, you know, like when we start to decorate the house and all of that other good stuff, you know, you'll receive all of those alerts. So now we have these berry sprays, and these we have in stock as well. And we're kind of low on everything, but next week we should have that big order coming in with tons of new goodies. Right, Alex? We kind of went wild with that order.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot. It's very exciting.
So you guys will have a nice selection to choose from. But in case you're interested in these, the item number for this is EC4148. And I'm getting Cynthia's text. I'm getting some of your text, you guys.
A lot of people love the mystery box idea.
Yeah, you know, you guys have been so good to me over the years that I want to, you know, share some of that with you guys. So yes, we'll have some mystery boxes available for purchase, but we're going to give away a bunch. We have some to give away for the exclusive Wreath community. We have more to give away to you guys. You know, it's my own collection. So all of this stuff I've purchased for myself over the years and just don't feel like moving it all over, right? Thank you, Vicky, for the stars.
A lot of people said that the link never works.
The link never works. All right, so that's good to know.
I wonder if it has something to do with the Facebook app, because it opens up the Facebook app.
Yeah, when we click
Typically,
the link,
yeah.
It seems to work, but we'll check in on that. Thank you guys for the heads up.
Some people said the link worked.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, we'll check that out. It should be working. At least I think it should be working. But you never know, right?
Never know.
I see Patty's text for a mystery box. Yes, if you've already texted, you're locked in. So you don't have to retext. But for anybody new here or haven't heard about that yet, definitely send a text our way. And that way we can answer your questions. So we try our hardest to answer every single text. You know, of course, it can be quite challenging, but we try to answer as many as possible and, you know, point you guys in the right direction if there's something you're looking for, if you have a common question. Hi, Marissa. It always works for Marissa through Facebook. Okay, another berry spray there. These are really pretty. I'm glad we brought these down. Working a couple more. See, you don't need too much for a floral wreath, you guys. This is very natural and, you know, wispy and not perfectly even, and I kind of like the way that looks. Something different. And these also have a little bit of foliage on the stems.
Kathy asked, what size is your wreath base?
Let's see if Alex can answer that question.
This is a 14-inch.
Yes. Dad has trouble with that. Dad always says, oh, I think it's an 18-inch, even though it's been 14-inch for a few days, you know? But yep, we will have both 18-inch and 14-inch. Hopefully some ovals available to all of you, as well as some unique shapes. We're working on getting some unique shapes in. And all of our grapevines lie perfectly flat. Some may have a little bit of loose debris. I'd say ours don't have a lot, but they all lie perfectly flat. That's my biggest pet peeve. Leaves and, you know, slight debris, none of them are going to be filthy, I can promise you that. But that's just the nature of dealing with grapevines. And we are working with a small business that manufactures these grapevines in the US, which is really nice. Place a piece there. This berry spray is sticking out too far, so we'll just snip that off and work it in deeper.
Connie says, love the wreath.
Thank you, Connie. So Diane got her text, and it opened it through Facebook. So thank you for that heads up. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we're not supposed to send links? I don't know. I'm not tech savvy, so Alex will look into that. But now we're going to work in some twigs. So we've got, I think, like 50 or 60 of these available. Item number of FT1739, and these have been my all-time favorite over the last couple of weeks. We've used so many of them, and I wish I got triple the quantity that we got. But we got about 50 out of the few cases we ordered left. So we'll take this and just pepper it in. This will kind of diffuse the bulkiness from the flowers and diffuse the bulkiness from the berries and the foliage just a little bit, and kind of take away the eye from any imperfections. So see how that kind of made it wispier like that? So I'll do that all the way around the wreath. I'm just breaking these in half because I don't need this wreath to be 30 inches wide. You know, this is going to be about 20 inches, 24 inches, probably 24 inches, which is more than enough. Thank you for the shares, you guys.
Bob says, I loved your 18-inch grapevine. I know Dad is beating out all the debris.
Yes, right? Dad is. So Alex, do a close shot of what he is adding, please. So this is just these twig sprays. They are artificial, and you can actually bend the base of the stem, or you can pop off each one individually. So we did this a couple... Sorry, you guys, I just stuttered and Alex gave me a look. I used these last week, the week before, in the exclusive wreath community, and we did break them apart. So it just goes to show you don't have to use everything full size. And I'm just thinking in my head that look Alex just gave me. But she can't be talking to you guys because yesterday on Bodabra, Alex showed her face. So she just realized that I remembered that because she forgot it. And now it's brought to her attention again.
I accidentally flipped the camera on myself.
Yeah.
And if you guys know how we film, I film very close to my face. So everyone got a really good shot.
Oh, I forgot about that. I got to go and take a picture of that later on. Send it to all my friends.
No, we should keep that a secret.
Keep it a secret. Karen loves it. Thank you, Karen. So in today's case, I don't think we're going to add a bow. I don't think it's necessary. If you want one, add one. But you don't have to add a bow to everything. Something like this is definitely my speed. Just a simple floral wreath. Not too showy, not too crazy. Now I'll break these stems individually down and just poke them in. As I always talk about, you want things to kind of be universal throughout your entire design. So if you work something around the outside, take a few leftover pieces or save or reserve a few extra pieces and put them towards the inside. That way it's cohesive and it just doesn't look like you have one thing on one side and nothing kind of towards the middle. So we'll just pull a couple more pieces off. So again, they just snip right off. And these are like $1.50 or so. Alex probably knows the price on these, you know?
I think somewhere around that.
Somewhere around that range. It's hard to remember exact prices, but not bad. Working more. So we broke down about half of the fourth spray. Place a piece here. And we have one piece left, which virtually we can place anywhere.
That's pretty.
You guys like that? This would look pretty as a table centerpiece too in my eyes. Right? This would work as a centerpiece if you wanted to. So that's the wreath. Nice and simple. How's it look on camera? Let's see.
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, it's very like natural, woodsy.
Woodsy. You could add a bow. You could just leave it as is like we're gonna. So all of the products, including the grapevine, you can find at nixseasonaldecor.com. /shop, or you can just head over to our website. Alex has been working on listing all of the new items. We still have some more things that we haven't even listed yet. So stay tuned, and if you sign up for our text alerts, you will receive text whenever we go live. Whether the link works or not, we'll figure that out. And you'll also be entered to win a free mystery box. So we have, at least, we probably can do at least another 3-4 free mystery boxes, and we'll choose 2 winners tonight that have texted us. And the number for that is 978-396-9150. We also have some other Christmas kits coming in with this order coming next week. So stay tuned for those. We'll have bigger quantities than we did for the first 10 or so kits. But yeah, thank you all so much for sharing, giving this video a like, and for the stars. And be sure to follow us on Instagram and follow us on Facebook. God forbid, I say this all the time, if we lose our Facebook page, we still want to be able to show you guys other ideas. And you can find those on our Instagram and our YouTube. So thank you guys. Love you all, and we'll see you all tomorrow night. Bye, everyone.
Good night, everyone.